What's up, guys? Game Feed of All Games here, and I'm back after taking my networking final. And I'm here with Drama Scripted Saturday, which is on a Sunday because I had to study for that final. And let's start off with Raw as we normally do. Raw was, it wasn't good, but then again, it wasn't as terrible as last week. It had some very interesting matches. The Raw started off with Triple H addressing the crowd about what he's gonna do to Brock Lesnar, and then Paul Heyman came out, and then there was the crowd sucked again for Heyman, which doesn't make any sense. I think we're all getting old as wrestling fans, which kind of is bad because I'm only 22. But if the average fan is 15, it makes sense. Well, if the average fan that is accompanied by a parent, assuming the parents don't watch wrestling, is 15, then that explains everything. Like, that kind of sucked. But yeah. So that Paul Heyman is good on the mic. He's gonna say, "Oh, Paul Heyman is gonna sue Triple H because of him physically putting his hands on them," and then there's gonna be a lawsuit with Brock Lesnar. It's probably gonna be a build up for Brock Lesnar versus Triple H at SummerSlam. Who knows where that's gonna go? Other things that happened on Raw last night was Kane versus Big Show, and John Laurinaitis winded up costing Big Show the match, and then John Laurinaitis made Big Show plead and beg for his job, and Big Show is a very good actor. He faked the tears, he faked the whole selling of he's about to lose his job, and still with all the begging and nonsense, John Laurinaitis still winded up stage firing him. Another great match on the card was Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. Very entertaining match. It was almost like a pay-per-view like match. I enjoyed it very much. And the last segment, which was Cena and John Laurinaitis segment, when John Cena reads a letter that John Cena received from the board of directors that was for Laurinaitis, saying that anybody that interfered in their match, which is today, because today's Sunday, I'm going to upload this on Sunday. If anybody interferes in that match, they'll be automatically terminated. John Laurinaitis cannot pick the special guest referee. He cannot pick any enforcers. This is strictly one-on-one. John Laurinaitis versus John Cena in a normal match. Don't know how that's gonna go. I can assume if it's staged out to be a clean match, then by that reason John Cena is going to win and should win. But with the way it's drama scripted, it looks like somebody that didn't sign a WWE contract yet, another drama scripted hint, so it's probably going to come back and interfere to help John Laurinaitis, and they can't be terminated if they're not signed to the company. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see and find out. And that's it on my thoughts on Raw. Moving on to Impact, which Bobby Roode comes out because he successfully defended his title against Rob Van Dam in the ladder match at Sacrifice, which was a great match in my opinion. It was a very great match. I'm loving the story with Roode. I like how TNA is actually getting it. I'm actually enjoying TNA, which is not many people would say that they can actually say that they enjoy TNA. I'm liking the building character of Roode. Roode came out and said that starting next week he'll be the longest running TNA champion, which is true. And then Hulk Hogan comes out and says, yeah, you know what? Next week is going to be gut check. And you know what happens when gut check, right? People get to call out people, and I want to put your title on the line. And then Roode says no. And then Hulk Hogan says, here's some of the people that want a shot at your title. Basically, the whole active TNA roster comes out that doesn't have a title. Meaning the whole active TNA roster, as in not active, they still have a contract, but active that they show on the show. Give me 1 second, I have to get something to drink. But yeah, and they break it up into Hulk Hogan breaks it up into like he makes Impact that night a pay-per-view event. The first match was Bully Ray versus Rob Van Dam, and then which Bully Ray won clean because Hulk Hogan wants to break it down to 4. So it was Bully Ray versus Rob Van Dam. So Bully Ray won, so that's one. Then AJ Styles won the 10-man battle royal, so that's 2 people. And Jeff Hardy defeated Mr. Anderson, so that's 3. And then Kurt Angle defeated Samoa Joe. So there's 4 people left for Hogan to choose from for next week. For whoever is going to face Rude at the same date, he is going to be recorded as the longest running TNA champion. And then Gail Kim defeated Vera Sal and Bush Testmaster in a triple threat. And that's pretty much it for Impact. It was I liked all the matches on the card. Very, very entertaining. Yeah, very, very. He had a small Abyss Brothers segment, but apparently he didn't ask Bubba Ray Dudley where's his brother because, well, I'm assuming from that take, we don't know if he still found his brother. We know Abyss showed up on Impact last week, but we don't know if he actually, you know what I'm trying to say, if he actually found Abyss, which technically possibly can't happen because Abyss plays the lawyer that's looking for himself. So on that note, I think we're gonna safely move on to SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown was okay. It was okay. The matches were Dudes in Paris, which was R-Truth and Kofi Kingston versus Titus O'Neil and Darren Young. That match was okay, and they had the WWE Tag Team Champions beat them, which I don't understand that, but whatever. I'm not the billionaire. I don't own the company. It was a good match nonetheless. Then it was Daniel Bryan versus Zack Ryder. Daniel Bryan won. That was an okay match, even though it was sort of kind of a squash match. CM Punk versus Kane was the best match on the card. Go watch that match. That is my YouTube match of the week, is CM Punk versus Kane on this past week's SmackDown. And the match was Champion versus Champion, Cody Rhodes versus Santino Marella, which surprisingly they had Santino Marella win, which was another good match. And the main event was Randy Orton versus Sheamus, which that was also a good match, but I feel like I've seen that match too many times. Oh yeah, I saw that match too many times over the past 2 years. But yeah, that wraps it up for SmackDown, and that wraps it up for the drama scripted news. Now on to the undrama scripted news. Chyna, former WWE Women's Champion, collapsed and passed out during an adult convention for one of her movies. All I'm gonna say is it has to do with probably all the drugs that she's been taking in the past, and it's probably catching up to her. So I'm just gonna say too much cocaine. That's pretty much it in the non-drama scripted news. Nothing else happened. I mean, I went over last weekend with Blockbuster Tibbs about Cena and getting his divorce thing. Oh, yeah, this is kind of non-scripted. Starting July 23rd, Raw is going to be 3 hours. So, can you guys give me your opinion on that? And starting May 31st on Thursdays, Impact is going to be live. So if you guys could feel free to give this video a like or a dislike, and please leave comments below. I love interacting with you guys. And in the background should be Roll the Chairman Prescott 42. Yeah, this video is going to be around 9 minutes long, so it should be 42. And probably a lot of black. No, wait, there's going to be no black screen because the gameplay is longer than me talking. Well, anyway, stick around for the rest of the gameplay. Well, as you guys know, it's yours truly, Game Fiend Funeral Game, guys, and I'm signing out. Later. Peace.
Human spotted! I'm down!
Get out of here.
Revive me!
You don't mind catching a few bullets, do you?
Morning. Not much, not much. Play me some Stay Frosty. What are you doing? Sounds a lot like
Target my mark!
shit, yeah.
spotted! Throwing ink! Revive me! Get up! Incoming smoke! I love it when they do that. Excellent! Revive me!
Need to borrow you for a second.
Check your aim!
You have handed the humans their victory.